Dirkens here. How you doing? Let me tell you right now, there has been a few times in the world that some crazy things has went on that we thought would never happen. Back in the 90s, there was a cult out in California. They believed that when this comet passed by, that if they would all drink some type of special juice, that they would be beamed up to said comet, and God knows where they'd end up, but it'd be paradise. They all ended up committing suicide, and they were dead. Comet never took them anywhere. They were buried, and bad news spread to their families. Stuff like that. There's that time where the really good-looking girl ends up dating the really ugly guy in school, and you're like, his family doesn't have money. He doesn't have great charisma. In fact, we think he's in love with Princess Leia on Star Wars, and she's old enough to be his grandma. And it doesn't make sense. Today, it was not for sure that we're going to have the first college football game with everything going on, but hey, let's go ahead and get off of that because that's depressing enough. By the way, if you really want a good college football experience, hit the mute button tonight and just watch the game. You won't have to hear the old dead horse be beat to death already. Good Lord, it's like my kid coming up and tapping on me going, Daddy, 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 Daddy. Some of you are like, that's irritating. So is the commentator on all of these games. We know the past, well, basically the entire year has sucked. We don't need them to tell us that during the entire deal. See a bunch of you in here trickling in like I got a vaccine to some type of rash you got with you. I'm drinking beer. Right now I'm watching Georgia Tech, Florida State, but that game will be moved, hopefully, for the number one. The Clemson Tigers going to be playing at Wake Forest. Now listen to me. If you're tuning in here and you think you need me to break down Clemson versus Wake Forest, you have butthole crust for brains. There's one thing that's going to happen. Clemson's going to drop the drawers on them, and there is nothing that Wake Forest can do about it. I don't care who they have playing for them, unless it was the Patriots. You know, I'm just telling you, it ain't going to happen. But a bunch of you trickling in here, thank you so much. Good to see you. Chase Henderson in here, a bunch of people in here. I'm going to say May there to a bunch of you. Y'all give me 1 second. Ole Bobby's going to say what the live chat's on here. Now listen, I'm holding this thing. If it's shaking, it makes you nauseous. First of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, it's not an earthquake. And third of all, my hand is only so steady. Let's see what's going on in here. Got Tiger Raven, got True Blue. Hey there to you, good to see you. Good Lord. I don't know what they're doing with these things this day. You used to be able to go in here and just go up and down. Joey Carroll's in here, Charles Elliott, Clemson Carroll, Bo Weevil. Bo Weevil's one of my family favorites in here. Amanda Elliott, CVE Video, Simeon Day, Theodolia. I always mess that up. Tiger Raven, Jen, Chase Henderson, good buddy of mine, Ashley Gillum, Coastal 79, True Blue, Alpha Wolf's in here, G Wit, ACC Grits in here, Go Washington Huskies. May there to you, it's good to see all of you. Okay, so let's talk about this game. Now, I wrote this down because you won't believe how people are hard on me on here. If I misspeak one little iota, they treat me like I was, I don't know, killing kittens. Well, first of all, I do kill cats for the county, but I'm not killing kittens unless my supervisor asks me to do so, and I have to do it if I want to keep providing for my family. So here is some Clemson players who did not make the game. Starting with Darion Kendrick, Mario Goodrich, and Justin Foster. Now, this is a big deal. Is it a big deal enough that we would not be able to beat Wake Forest? Lord, no. Heck, I could drive up to Winston-Salem with my wife and my 2 kids and get my dead grandma to dig her up, and we would still beat Wake Forest. That's how bad they are. But what I'm trying to say is that it's kind of a big deal that Kendrick, Goodrich, and Foster is not going. I mean, these are starters. But anyway, just want to pause here 1 second. I want to pause here 1 second. Live chat, somebody I've known for many a years, TJ Lee. Known TJ for many years. Hadn't seen him in a while, but known him since he could piss himself and it was acceptable in society. TJ and his wife just had a little baby, and I didn't know that you had procreated yet again. Said, May there, watching from the hospital where my wife and I are celebrating the birth of our baby girl. Go Tigers. Congratulations. First of all, you boys can swim. Good news. Unless you didn't want them to swim. But good news to you. Good news to you. Congratulations to you and your wife. I pray she has a speedy healing downstairs. She'll be okay. Baby girl will be all right. Buy you a shotgun and buy as many bullets as the government will allow. And then when they won't allow it, get somebody to illegally make them for you. I didn't really mean that, but I sort of did. Chase Henderson's in here. Said, what beer are you drinking, Bobby? Still Hands from Casey, South Carolina. It's an IPA. It's deliciousness. Let me see. Chase Henderson got his brother Parker Henderson in here. I got the whole family. I'm hoping that maybe if I don't know what their family's like, but I know both of them. Maybe I can get in the family wheel. But Parker, it's good to see you in here. Michael Fornbacher, my old buddy from Las Vegas. Slip a couple of dollars in the slot for me. It's good to see you. He says, can I ask why they have BLM on their helmets? All lives matter. You know what? I am doing my best to stay out of politics and everything. But listen to me. They're going to do what they're going to do. But I'm just, like tonight, I'm going to watch a game with it on mute. I'm not kidding. I want to watch it on mute. My good buddy, Pigskin Pete, he is actually streaming the game. He's going to be talking about the game. Y'all go check him out. Halftime, I'm going to come in. I'm going to be, doing my thing. And you know what I mean? So let me see. Who else is joining me? Jonathan Green. Jonathan Green said, my brother-in-law told me about you. Well, May there. Make yourself at home, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. I mean, you just come in here like you're part of the family. Just don't touch my wife's butt and don't try to tote off my children. That's very weird. But May there to you. Michael Fornbacher, $5 donation super chat. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. That's a blessing. I'm going to buy some beer with that $5 you just gave me. I do appreciate it. Go Washington Husky says Clemson wins 38-10. I think it's going to be much more than that, but I'll take it. G. Whip said, my wife's a big fan. My wife's over here. She can hear me over here just, hooping and going it. There's a lot of people who are a fan of me. There's something that's magnetic about my charisma. That's a word they used. I don't know what it means. I don't know if that is, like a problem, with the testicle area of a man. But anyway. Well, listen, y'all go check out my good buddy, Pigskin Pete, on his channel, Pigskin Pete. Check him out. May there to him. Say may there to him. DeAndre, BGPO Football Funk says, what's good with Bobby? You just gave me a $2 donation. Thank you very much. I'm not too far from you, buddy. I'm in Cherry Grove. I'm in Cherry Grove right now. Yeah, buddy. I'm in Cherry Grove, not too far from you. But thank you so much for the super chat. A bunch of people in here getting in here, and I'm about to get off here. Let me see. Tiger Raven says 55-10. Vashawn McCarthy. May there, Vashawn. 49-3 Clemson. George Bigger says, May there, do you know why Georgia is waiting so long to play and y'all will win 56-3? You know what? My reason why Georgia's waiting to play so long is the same reason why Georgia hadn't won a national championship in so long with all that good recruiting. I don't know. Did we find out why those didn't make the trip? Chase Henderson asked. I have no clue. I don't know. It is what it is. Well, listen, I'm going to go. Y'all be good. Go check out Pigskin Pete. And I swear to you, turn your TV on mute tonight. Turn your TV on mute tonight. Just watch the game. You don't need to be reminded that everybody has been wearing a mask for COVID-19. You don't need to be. I want to stay off of that. Y'all be good. Catch me at halftime. Go check out Pigskin Pete. I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up. Lord knows I'll keep showing out. Bobby Dirkens.